Yo guys, NMG Smirk here back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about The Last of Us Part 2 and the ending explained. Right now you're seeing Abby and Ellie's fight scene, and I'm going to be showing you the farm, and that's where the ending explained is going to start, if you understand what I'm saying. But obviously be prepared for spoilers because I'm talking about the ending of a game here, so don't be mad if I say anything that is considered a spoiler to you. But yeah, we're just going to get right into things, and we're gonna take you to the farm, and I'm gonna show you some stuff that you might not have noticed, and some stuff that I didn't even notice until I looked stuff up. So yeah, I'll see you in just a second. Right, okay guys, so the scene ends, and then you end up on the farm, and you can see right here, she's got her fingers taken off, and bang, straight away you notice something, her clothing, and if you remember what her clothing was from the previous scene, it was just, I think she was just wearing a tank top, and here she's got a shirt on, and you can clearly see she's got a shirt on, and obviously go to gameplay so you can look at it even more. So it suggests that she's, she's probably gone back to Jackson, or she's probably, yeah, realistically she's gone back to Jackson and she's come here to get all the things, get the guitar, get her bearings, and get everything with her. And this is what I mean about reading through the lines. The game doesn't tell you that she's probably gone back to Jackson. The game doesn't tell you anything. It makes you think that she's had a fight with Abby, and then she's straight away come back to the farm, but she's clearly not, because you can see later in the scene that I'm going to show you. She's washed up, she hasn't got a stab wound anymore, and she's wearing a fresh new top. So she's clearly gone back to Jackson and received some care. And here's another thing to prove she went back to Jackson. Right here, you can see she's wearing Dina's bracelet that Dina obviously gave to her. And if you don't know, and you can check, and I've already fact checked it, so I can't even say, oh look, I might be wrong, I might be right. I've already fact checked it. She wasn't wearing this bracelet, and I didn't even notice this myself. She wasn't wearing this bracelet when she went to go fight Abby. So she's obviously seen Dina, she's obviously gone back to Jackson, seen Dina, and Dina's giving it back. And that's what I'm saying, the game doesn't tell you these type of things, so you gotta read between the lines. And it's obvious because when she went to go fight Abby, she wasn't wearing the bracelet, and now she apparently is. So it's either the game doesn't make sense and it's randomly appeared again, or she's gone back to Jackson. And moving on to the next scene, you don't noticing anything big or anything. She's just on the farm, the house, the tree. You can see more of her shirts. You can see that she's not, got all the blood all over where she left from before. You can see right now that she looks a bit washed up. She looks, like she's had a little bit of a shower. You can tell. You can still see that bracelet. And as she's walking through the door, she notices this. If you didn't know how the game ends, everything is gone. The furniture, everything is gone. Now if you look here, the game shows none of Ellie's facial expressions walking through the door, and I think they do it on purpose. But her body language, how her face probably would be looking right now, she doesn't look surprised. She looks like she already knew. She looks like she's just come back to grab a few things, like she's already known that maybe Dina and JJ have gone back to Jackson, and she's just come back to retrieve a few things. And now moving on to the next scene, she just walks around the house, clearly knowing what's happening. She's looking around. She's not got no surprise look on her face. She's just going around the house, looking around the rooms. She's not thinking anything of it. She's just looking around. If it was me and I just came back home and I lost my family, I'd have more of a facial expression. And she just looks at her guitar, and this is where I think she's a little bit surprised that Dina left her the guitar for her to play, obviously, and cause she's looking at it and she's, oh, some music. So obviously she's shocked at this because she didn't expect to find this. Now I'm just going to let this next scene play out by itself, and you'll understand why without me speaking, and then I'll cut commentary over it. So just watch this next scene and listen to me after. Now, with that last scene, a lot of people have said, not personally to me, but I've seen it online, oh, why didn't she play out his full song? Why didn't she do this? And it's obviously because she's lost her two fingers and they're necessary for the guitar. And I just feel like that shows how sad and how dark and upsetting this game can get. That she's been taken away the gift of being able to play Joel's song, and it's literally been ripped away from her, and that was the last thing she had from him. Now I'm also going to let this next scene fully play out by itself and then speak to you after. So yeah, just stay tuned and watch the rest of this scene.
Hey.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Now, that last scene was probably one of the most impactful scenes in this entire game, and it just shows how heartbreaking this series can be. They're about to rebuild their relationship. She even says later on, early in the game, that she's going to invite him over for a movie, and then he goes and dies. It just shows how the game can rip any nice idea away from you. And it just shows no matter how big the character is, they can always die, and it's just left Ellie like a broken shell, and it's heartbreaking. And I just feel like this ending wasn't the greatest ending to a game. It was very sad and very heartbreaking, and it could have done better, but considering how heartbreaking and sad the ending was, it definitely leaves open to a new game. Definitely, 100%. Or maybe even just DLC, and I've already talked about DLC and what potential DLC videos DLCs just in general could come. But I don't know, it's just been such a long road, and obviously I'm in the middle at the moment. I'm in the middle of my 4th playthrough of The Last of Us, and I'm doing it on the channel. Obviously I've played it once by myself, once on the channel, once by myself, and once on the channel again. And now this scene here, leaving her guitar, I feel like it suggests that she's leaving her past behind. She's moving on because it's Joel's guitar, so she's leaving Joel in the past and she's moving on, because it's been a couple of years since he's died from this point. Remember, from when Abby literally nearly killed Ellie. Then it was a couple of years later, because JJ is a fully grown baby now. And now you see Ellie walk away, and now in the first game it was clear that they didn't need to do a sequel, but with this they need to do a Last of Us Part 3, and The Last of Us Part 3 is going to be its own video. So just her walking away, where does she go? We never find out where she goes. Probably in The Last of Us Part 3 we'll figure out what's gonna happen next. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you go now, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful. Okay, bye bye. Also, I'd just like to say, I think the credit scene music is absolutely beautiful, so I'm just gonna play a little section of it for you right now.